Utie oha extra punk no. Needs FM.
Rabo Ben Aryeh.
You mean not by me, Darcy? Me chia when you were tear for your hair for now. I'm more official, Panso.
Come to your face, honorable.
Oh, come in, do the crab, bro. Why just to be here? Why just to be here? And I mean, you come so I've been here, she had this year, you know.
Yeah, sure.
The morning's official. Now, Mammy,
Honorable.
me pese we de minu akuma ntina ma me bisa this question and yes anka me misa no enyem bia no ese mo be kan ono nadwen e na wo kan na se NDC position no
Go jina ha as NDC rep.
oh okay it NDC for adwen working
For which maybe you release oh nya
oh David no
me you release
oh David say
you release a press relative to issue na
simple question
no for you to know say
where
yes and 18 January 2022
because me
yes just to authenticate person now
the one say we are no I mean now the better they send I don't doubt it you know okay into just NDC position
no so
oh and your my problem pal let me so one person intended can me
problem I
can make slow kakra on him but ya sumane so make say dia now it is coming from a party a bu man I mean about constitutional rule 16 good years. Now if this is our position on security issues then the conclusion I said the ekana is very scary to have these people in power in government because of maybe no so man be tumpon and tumpon the major issue back up a dimu can say attend mapa security issues and if NDC do not understand security issues no be kasi and to abama yensi hey Mr. I wonder where they are coming from mommy security deployment when they decide is it the government through the national security and now say me individual no kwa no metumi aform me personal security biana answer no no it is simple say wo request for either police or military security kwa na and yes sir because say office or pocket you deep and answer whatever be you know or request ya na you get it say be ante say wo supermarket bi no aka say I've paid for biscuit therefore I'm entitled to be given a biscuit. And I'm a be it a deal of boy, be it bagbing, be it ubi or any personal this whatever. Same post of penny the crown or year. The national security for that matter will assess the need assessment based on whatever factors on the consider now say Mami Bema say a factor at this time say I will say you beef up the security. Other say police will be enough, police in here enough. Now for whatever reason, circumstance, you know, yemfa military enka ho na ye the military so aka ho na does it mean say for the rest of the life ni nyina no obe deserve that military police security na say based on evaluations on by along the line no say oh because of ABC you know police will be enough and now say yen would draw a say be a first no cry man a security personnel of 20 a mixture of both police and military and I say post the police from kwa any man 20 because of the circumstances of the day you know 20 no he trim it down to 5 and as he trim it down to 1 this needs assessment as far as deployment of security personnel are concerned this basic thing I'm about class 1 crowd will understand now you have a party about them for 16 good years are confused and they are making noise over it. Do we have to waste our time on these people? Do we have to? To begin with, back in the year, almost cited example of this person, that person, that person, that person. And I'm a kind, is that the way to go? Or is it out of their ignorance, not knowing, say, security agencies, you know, based on needs assessment, based on security reasons and whatever, and they decide, say, as soon as he or military protection at this time. if electoral commission, for example, said you're okay, based on whatever reasons, security for official at this time, no, and you ABC, you know, you must this security. Now even in our normal towns, normal towns, it's unam kruma ukwa and then times are a common barrier ya almost sisi ukrumia. Edu baby abedu na police for nkwa na ho. Edu baby abedu na police ni military for na ho. And as a bedu baby kra barrier no kra na say ye firi ho kra. Have you bothered to ask yourself? Why don't you ask yourself, say, there be a police barrier, I didn't need the police for Enyina. And that's there be a police for me, you know, I said, and soldier for Akanhui. All this is happening based on security, considerations. Now, if this basic understanding, you lack it, now, person may you may do a change your trouble. I can't do into Banco Academia, a basaf. Here, basaf, it's way no person do make you. We don't need to waste our time on them. Now come to Babin. For whatever reason, ye na yako to aba January parliament for to aba edi Babin no. At least ebia ye nyina ye hu enema kakra course. To begin with that day no kwa pintin and am pinchen here course or parliament house no kwa soldier for be mu no. Minority for them no can fa soldier for. They condemn it. So the soldiers have no business be coming to Parliament House.
On the 8th of
January
2021.
Yes. Okay. So the soldiers have no business coming to Parliament House. That's our conscience. 2 days or also letter 18th. 10 days afterwards, you go and write requesting for soldiers to come. For conscience no here. But me put the meantime say I won't told their lie because it say others out of mischief and I say ignorance. If for whatever reason, no whatever, na speaker atro to the national security A4. Sometimes even a your offices ya no you to make us because of ABC they start a no. Road construction, bia den bia bu and as a bridge bia bu, you to make us say, asumesi, corner repair bridge no, why you regularize or contract. And to me see in normal everyday and no correct to me see. Koko start your human regularize or appointment. Koko road no bridge na bu cars akra kumasi main highway bridge bia collapse. We see a due process master koko why you regularize your this. And to me see it if for whatever security reasons. No, it's okay. The security, normal security or home, no, you're beefing up. It is your beefing up. Next, you say, okay, now, maybe again, depending on what more security reasons, you regularize the deployment earlier on now. Will be a tikwa pass at then all this year take you 1 year and now regularize. As you say, it may take 3 days, it may take 4 days, it may take 2, 3, 4 years. And now opposition member will determine. And now security people now in charge of security now. After all, those soldiers now home. It does not mean say it doesn't mean say they report to you. They still report to the barracks, to their high command. They are in charge of them. If for whatever reason, if you say okay now, you regularize it at the end. And now if you say, this year, Bibia come down, 80 number of police enough. I'm not going to go into these numbers. But so will be this uncle for like other people have stated. No. Then even Professor Marco Obedi Nadia had just 3 police personnel. He said, what about now 12 police officers.
Then now will be a buy a man not more than
it's make us say yes. I don't want to go into it because security for security reasons. Okay. Assessment needs assessment on Bayano. Yen family to ja.
It's assessment
threat level
depending on the number of
exactly. Exactly. Okay. That is what is done. Basic security person I will tell you the deployment of security personnel it depends on needs assessment. Baby, when I see a friend say, cash in transit for bullion bonds, yes, SSK. nye police for all this year nka police for nkwa na edeko na say based on whatever reason who say bi o ma ekwa na military for bi so kan wo bi it all these things happen from time to time in our everyday life
but enya nwanwa say bi a mo Ghana Armed Forces mo na mo deploy say bi a nipa say enko protected the speaker
based on the times and the seasons. Okay. It is simple a bribiso akoso na based on the same times and seasons no if you say young go back to the normal situation I mean we are there say hu dede sisi ya make example of the matter said the soldier for the bullion vans yachi na sisi ya unsi say omo import omo bulletproof normal bullion vans we unim say those cars ni be bad the soldiers will withdraw. Even the normal police fire outside the may withdraw because a lot of those cars, in the security compartment in the BBR, there's a Bank of Ghana, it takes care of itself. It's a combat at that time now. Would I have to come and be assisted? I didn't soldier for I feel the money bullion vans next year now. Please. And then, yeah, and you may be because I'm a former member of parliament. Does it mean because I'm deputy chief they get them involved in security deployment? That is a big lie. After I was also a deputy chief whip. I was no, please. I was a deputy chief whip, my friend. When I can say security deployment to Krumama, you be involved leadership of a parliament. Now they make us say, here's Amra Babi or Nakra. And you may be Koswa, I'll say a mayor need daho. Now your man ended if we want to 2 foot we any. If in 1957, Ghana independent. Parliament have been retired military officers and as officers and they serve as marshal. Who is a marshal? Marshal in charge of internal security our parliament. So Bekayada when you be bound police for crack say omo de antisabia as a marshal no call them in and not go in. Meaning say
they cannot go.
They cannot just go in. Meaning say a bad parliamentary year the normal security issues are the marshal and the can be bia. They be retired ones and the yeduma. And that back being pet. These people who were crying against Nicosia man soldier for me no can say and that back being pet a serving military officer Kendall and the marshal our parliament. Have we weighed the risk? Do you know say why that Kendall or down here serving officer he still reports to the military high command? You sit here talking about separation of powers. You sit here, you are talking about separation of powers. And yet the security of the legislature, who they are soldier for and some soldier for one control. Is it not the executive? Do they not report to the president? Is he not the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces? So why do you deploy one of the personnel and report to him to serve as your marshal of parliament? I've been seen that from 1957.
Who does the police also report to?
What's say?
Police former report to.
Police. Police council to the
police council.
Internal security there. Obianim say police baby. But no cry sign because police for nankasa kra no make the parliament as legislature no. Okay. Police just want me stand there you be provide security for the legislature. But your internal security nankasa no is controlled by the marshal. It's not police for the car say BBC, BBC or parliament.
If they are not invited,
they are not invited. They can't come in, which means a marshal and they are in charge or no pen able to handle security as far as parliament, legislature, nankasa are concerned. Now, what they said to me, a serving military officer, sir. Which military officer reports to the army high command, who in turn reports to the commander-in-chief, which is the president. It will basically say, or they make say, also in your independent legislature and yet separate in our heifer. When you have sold your birthright for porridge, you sold your birthright for porridge. So, it's young baby. You starting Mr. questions. Why? Under Babi Nkwano, he's getting the military so close, if not taking over parliament. If not, Yema Yedin and Naho. So, and then he talks about hey, there's a banter again. And I make a jam number say or no NDC. The banter between the executive and the legislature. The if you say yes, triple way, and I say reducing the security, and I say reviewing the security, and I blah 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 blah. My friend, Babin is not part of the legislature. He's not. Majority, minority, and the form of the legislature. Babin is a referee. Your boy, if you're on Yakofan and say, oh, government rules, Babin has no say in parliament. Me use the DNS as a person. I don't want to use his name. The speaker has no say in parliament. What you man say? Legislators, members of parliament are man for two bad year. You am so much better on my name. No, omo ba na bibi no mo bo ho a. Why a referee to hwe e ma bibia to talk to ye. Omu wie na yem fan say omo say Ghana for ebo no nsia a MPs no dey say ebo no nsia a obi ankonko da no amamre kwan so no ochia me ne ye dey asoma wo ne ye dey asoma as speaker say ye MPs no ye say ebo no nsia a obi also obi akoko da mra ya hye no na wo any clerk no mo pass it on to the executive. Who on your own can never make any decision on behalf of this in parliament.
Okay.
It is what are they talking about?
May that say. Honorable Ben Aryeh, former member of parliament for Upper Denchira West, and Ote Nenkano.
Utie Oha Extreme Punk no Needs FM.